Bowers Game Corner presents Gen Con Video Bonanza 2016. Brought to you by Gutshot Games and their Gen Con release, Headhunters, a collectible card game and a collectible toy. And Shoot Again Games, makers of Looting Atlantis and Conspiracy. Look for Pinball Showdown on Kickstarter soon. Also brought to you by the generous support of these companies and our fantastic Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for more of our Gen Con Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage. We're here at Tasty Mitchell Games, who you should have every single one of their games. Every single one. You should have like 4 copies of them because they're amazing. But we're going to be talking about one of their newest games, Guilds of London, with Daniel. Hey, Daniel, what's Guilds of London?
Guilds of London is a wonderful game wherein we get to see demonstrated the fact that the person with the crown is not always the person with the power. We're in medieval London, and we are trying to establish ourselves within these guilds that are forming and arising up so that we can become a person of influence, a person of power. There's a whole number of guilds that are going to be established within the city of London, 3 of which are actually historically accurate. The Paviours, the Apothecaries, and the Master Mariners all allowed us to use their actual emblems and shields, and wanted to be a part of this project to celebrate the history of the actual guilds of London, which is absolutely fabulous. What we will be doing is we'll be taking our liverymen and we'll be sticking them into the different guilds and trying to gain influence. Guilds will be formed as they have different thresholds met, and whoever's got the majority will become the master of these guilds. That when they're flipped over, these are going to be used for in-game scoring. They're going to be used for breaking ties with orthogonally adjacent other guilds and really just spreading our influence throughout London as London grows and thrives. We're going to be wanting to have the majority a lot of the times, but sometimes because the second place prize in these majority contests, or sometimes the second prize is actually more valuable than the first, so sometimes we're going to want to hang back a little bit, or maybe we're going to want to snipe off somebody and just really position ourselves to have the second place prize. The game itself is going to last anywhere from an hour and a half all the way down to 45 minutes. When you get really good at it, you can just really cruise through the game. It flows very, very nicely with the core mechanic using multi-use cards. Each one of these cards has a coin on the back because the cards themselves are money, and you can use that to play cards. Some cards are going to have a cost of 1, 2. There are some that are free, and the cost is used to play the ability on the card, but also all of these guilds have these little flags or icons here, and so if you wanted to put one of your liverymen on them, you would play a matching card, and I'm not finding a blue one, but you'd play a matching card to put a dude down onto the guilds. So the cards are allowing you to interact with the board. They're allowing you to use these special abilities to really just have these power turns. When you don't use cards, you're going to be drawing more at the end of your turn. You can kind of save them up and then just come down and just do a whole bunch of things, or you can kind of hang back. And so the pacing of the game is just phenomenally interesting, along with how you're going to use your combination of cards and sometimes sacrificing a card you really want later because you really need to do something else now before somebody else does. The gameplay itself is deep. It's enriching and fulfilling to really just pull off these combos. It's so satisfying to look back and see the pain on your friends' faces as you just took over a guild that they thought for sure was going to be theirs. The MSRP is $60. The street date is going to be the first week of October, I believe is the street date. I might be off by 1 week. It's been a very long weekend, and I've talked about a lot of different games. But it's coming up. It's hot. It's awesome. And we've just been flying through it here at the show, and we expect nothing but fabulous things for Guilds of London.
Street date coming soon. What's the street cred like?
The street cred is amazing. Origins, oh my word. I have never been on the receiving end of a stampede before. I have now. Before Origins, it was like, oh, that would be nice. 16 minutes sellout of Guilds of London at Origins. Here, it's been a constant flow, just people coming up and buying. It's been fabulous to just watch. I brought a lot after Origins, and it's just steady, and we're almost out. I won't be surprised if I don't take any home with me. It's delightful.
Yeah, perfect.
People are just like, what, Guilds? You still have it? And it's because I brought a lot.
Awesome. Guilds of London Tasty Mitchell game. Sounds fantastic. You know, if you love lightweight Euros like this is definitely what you want to get. Am I still recording? Is that a thing? If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know, what's your street cred like? You got street cred?
Oh boy, do I. I've got people still instant messaging me on Facebook going, hey, remember in high school when you did this? And I'm like, I don't remember the past because I've got too many wonderful things coming in the future, and what I did yesterday is far more interesting than what I did 10 years ago.
Yeah, I get those exact same messages, and I got so much awesome stuff in the past, and the future is just wife and kids, and oh, man.
I wish we had shades right now, right? It's like, it's so bright.
Let me know in the comments below, what's your street cred looking like? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.
This was brought to you by Headhunters from Gunshot Games, Pinball Showdown from Shoot Again Games, these great companies, and fans like you.